Welcome to episode 79 of Family Life Mornings. We're a morning radio show hosted by Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life, a network of stations across New York and Pennsylvania. On this Christmas-themed episode, some unique decorating help.
We put a watermelon in our tree. It's much easier to find. Doesn't take us quite as long.
Yeah.
Big.
And that's why we don't leave Steve in charge.
Steve, Terese, and Randy. Friends you can turn to on Family Life Mornings.
Well, this is the official That's How the Cookie Crumbles report.
Oh, it's a big one.
They actually asked people to rank Christmas cookies by popularity. You know, like when people give you a tray of Christmas cookies. Do you have a favorite Christmas cookie?
Well, I'll just jump in right away. One of my favorites, because I don't tend to have them many times during the year, it's the peanut butter thing with the
Hershey Kiss.
Hershey Kiss in the middle.
Yeah.
You don't see that a lot the rest of the year.
Right,
Yeah.
so that would be a good
My
Christmas
wife just
cookie.
made molasses cookies.
See,
last
that's one of those
night.
things
Those
that,
are good.
yeah, this time of year. But the number one was chocolate chip.
Wow.
Now, on a technicality,
Okay.
a chocolate chip cookie is not a Christmas cookie. It is a delicious cookie.
Right.
And it should be made in the other 11 months of the year. But a Christmas cookie, by technicality, must have either some sort of a Hershey Kiss on it, or contain ginger or cinnamon, or be dusted in powdered sugar, or have colored sprinkles or something else on it.
Right.
Chocolate chip cookies, you're going to have to wait, all right?
Yes. So wait your turn.
The morning time. It's God's time. Thanks for waking up with Family Life Mornings.
Well, that's what good teachers do. Well, what do good teachers do? Well, they care about their students, but not just during the school day. So when a preschool teacher at a church in Indiana knew that because of the COVID situation, a lot of families of students of hers had been in a financial stress situation, having to pay for just essentials. And they had no money for Christmas presents for their little kids. So she had to do something, but she didn't have a lot of money either. So what did she do? She went out and got a second job. So she would take all that money and give them to the presents to her students at the school, because that's what good teachers do.
They're here to wake you up, pick you up, and lift you up. Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life. A friend you can turn to.
Randy, you found this guy who wears nothing and has nothing in his house, but red and white everything, red and white, his whole life, red and white.
Right.
And so we're trying to think of different things he would be a great spokesperson for. Teresa and I already agreed, especially if it's red, white, checker, to be a great tablecloth at an Italian restaurant or pizza or something like that. I thought of another one, too, about if he took him outside and twirled him around outside of a barbershop. People would come in for haircuts. Twirl them around, red and white, that'd be good.
I was thinking of a candy cane factory this time of year. You know, they might
that's
need a
good.
spokesman. And then Jeff texted us from Vestal, and he said this guy could work for Campbell's Soup,
Oh, that's another good one.
right? I'd be like, that outfit is good.
Red. Red and white, who's this?
Yes, this is John from Grand Island, New York.
All right, red and white. What should we do with him?
All I thought of was the red blood of Jesus washing as white as snow. So
Amen.
that's what I was thinking.
Lynette Leatherbarrow, East Aurora, New York.
What should we do with this guy, red and white? What should we do?
I think he's a phlebotomist who part-times at Target.
And we have a winner. We have a winner. That is the best answer ever. You're the best. Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a blessed day.
Are you just starting your day? Well, so are we. It's Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life Mornings.
Might as well just take some money right out of my purse and throw it in the garbage can. Why would I do that?
idea.
Because we throw it away every single year. We spend $7 billion on this, and we just throw it away. I mean, that would be like a good stimulus package for everyone, right? But $7 billion in wrapping paper.
Oh.
I mean, we literally
Oh,
just
yeah.
throw
Especially
it
the
away.
way I wrap. It's become a family tradition to get a dad-wrapped present because I don't take my time. I just kind of rip through it. As the scissors, I don't even know why I use scissors. I just kind of tear it. And
Right.
It's all jaggedy and edgy and, that kind of thing. So
That's
yeah, you're
nice,
right.
but everybody knows who it's from.
That's true.
Which is a nice touch. But so I'm just thinking from now on, I'm just going to walk up to people with their present and be like, here,
I don't want to waste any money. Enjoy your Merry Christmas, by the way. Yes.
It's Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life. A friend you can turn to.
Do you hide a pickle ornament on your tree?
Well, who doesn't?
Well, we do.
Do
We
you
have
really?
for years and years. It's like a fun thing. It gets hidden, and then we do it with the kids. Like whoever finds the pickle ornament first gets this special gift that's in this special box that's underneath the tree every year. And it's just kind of fun. They come running out looking for it because, we have German heritage, and so it's a German tradition, or at least I thought. I just read that they did this poll of actual Germans, like living in Germany, and asked them about the pickle ornament, and most of them went, huh? Like they had never heard of this ridiculous pickle ornament. So us crazy Americans hanging weird fermented vegetables on our trees just for fun, right?
Does someone actually go and look for the pickle house on the Christmas morning? Do they look for it? How does that work?
They do, yes. Someone hides it,
Okay.
usually like the night before, and I hide it at varying lengths depending on how tall they are that year.
All right,
And then they both get up in the morning, and they kind of forget about it at first every year, but the gifts have gotten better. Like over the years now, it's like gift cards because they're older, and so what kid's not going to want to jump out of bed to like find a gift card, right?
It's a better idea than what we have. We put in the family of the pickles, we put a watermelon in our tree. It's much easier to find. Doesn't take as
Bigger
quite as long.
ornament, yeah.
Big. It's big.
Starting your day with a smile and a dose of encouragement, too. Family Life Mornings.
Oh, we love her. We do. I promise. We love her. We just don't love the gifts that she gives. They have a list out of the worst gift givers. Poor grandma.
Oh, man.
We love her. But, even if your grandma gives you like really ugly, scratchy socks this Christmas, write her a note, call her, get her on a Zoom call, something.
Right.
Make sure you tell her thank you and I love you, Grandma.
Our great aunt, my dad's aunt, every year my older brother, older sister, and I we'd ready to open up those gifts from her, and we'd shake our head and start laughing. It's like, what's it going to be this year?
Right, but you loved her.
Oh, I loved her. And it was
Yeah.
again, okay, so this one year, and we still laugh about it today, decades and decades later. I don't even know what to call these things, but we opened it up, and they were like, and she hand knit these, handcrafted them herself, done by
Right.
herself. It was like like a leather moccasin on the bottom, and then she stitched all around. It was like a sock that you would pull up to like mid calf, and it was like thicker material, so it was like heavy material.
Was it
And-
like yarn and stuff?
Yarn, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and they were all different. And so, again, she put a lot of work into it.
Right.
But, we were at that point teenagers,
Right.
and that kind of thing. And, and it wasn't like we were like 2 years old or anything. And I'm not
Right.
sure. Again, to this day, it was like a moccasin. And we still don't know to this day what they were. Or what
So
they,
Did you wear them to
moccasin-
school?
no.
No, never.
okay.
No,
Okay, so a combination of a sock and a moccasin.
I don't know what it was.
A sockcasin.
Well,
Of course.
now I know.
This is Family Life. A friend you can turn to.
I promised myself I wouldn't let it get complicated. I promised myself I would not let it get stressed out. Did you make those same promises going into this Christmas season? And then somehow, somewhere along the way, it was like, oh, I bought a little too much, or I made, too many big plans in my head, or whatever it is. And so when I was scrolling online the other day, I saw a site that said stress-free, fun, easy, no prep family Christmas memory makers.
Sounds perfect to me.
Right. I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Easy peasy stuff that I can do with my kiddos. This is going to be great, right? I click on it.
Right.
Number 1 on the list,
Yeah.
make a gingerbread house.
Wait, what?
I thought these people have clearly never made a gingerbread house. Now, don't get me wrong. It is a terrific, fun, amazing, creative thing to do, but it is not stress-free. It is not low prep, right?
It was a couple of years ago at Christmas. My son's was going to be his future family. Now is his future family and in-laws and all that kind of stuff. They did a family gathering, like 30 people. And they normally make cookies. This one year that we were there, they decided, hey, let's do a team, different teams of gingerbread houses.
Oh,
and
boy.
there, for like 3 hours, nobody spoke a word. Because everybody was so intense
Yes.
trying to do. I didn't even get involved because I knew I would just get angry and throw gingerbread houses all over the place. So I didn't
Yeah.
even bother.
Right.
You wouldn't want me on your team for that, I guarantee
Oh, that's That's low. Wait a minute. Low stress?
Right, that is not low. So just as a warning, making a paper chain to count down to Christmas, that is a low stress.
Yeah.
Easy, no prep family.
Right.
Gingerbread houses, no.
Yeah. Sit on the chair, tell dad Christmas jokes.
There you
That's
go.
low stress.
Well, hello there, sunshine. Welcome to Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
So a cookie maker has gotten very creative in helping her kids learn geography in the United States of America. She's baked 50 Christmas cookies, all in the shapes of the 50 different states.
Oh.
And then she put them together like a jigsaw puzzle. So now all the kids have to do, if they want to eat one of the cookies, is point to the cookie and name the correct state. And boy, you're learning geography and really enjoying
I call
your
Alaska.
taste.
I was going to say,
I
I'm
call
going
Well-
California and Texas.
well,
I am not going to eat Rhode Island.
I got to say this.
What?
The lower 48 are all in scale, but Hawaii and Alaska aren't. So Texas is the biggest state.
Okay, I call Texas
So
then.
Texas is where we're heading.
What's this? It's a crumb. It's Rhode Island again. What is this?
You know we're friends because we're already on a first-name basis. It's Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy from Family Life, a friend you can turn to.
I love Christmas movies. I just can't get enough of them. And it seems like now with streaming services, there's so many. And some of them are more spiritual than others. Some of them are just fun. But there's one that you might have had in the fun category that you did not realize was as deeply spiritual as it is. The movie Home Alone.
That's not spiritual.
Of young Kevin McAllister.
Wait.
Right. Okay. But Randy, would you please read from Luke 2, starting at verse 43?
Okay. While his parents were returning home, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but they were unaware of it. Thinking he was in their company, they traveled on.
Okay, it's a little different. I mean, the
Home
McAllisters were going to
Alone.
France for Christmas,
Right.
but they thought he was in their company, and still they traveled on. I think that there's a little bit. Okay, maybe it's not. I might be stretching it just a little bit.
Just a tad.
Well, it's close.
Fun conversation, good music, and something to think about. Family Life Mornings.